let's get into game. Peregrine Rumble going to be map number 1. I was saying it makes sense that for the Spire to be used here, it's because you have such thin area between the buildings. So Vlad, so saying squids are shitty, not necessarily true anymore. The squids got a buff in the most recent patch, which happened just this week. So they may be viable. Right now, both Spire and Squid are being tested out with the new stats. Apparently, the Squid is a lot more like how it was when the game first came out. Let's get underway. First off, for SBQR, the Praetorians, we have, what is that? The RAS Harpoon Jenkins, a Spire being piloted by Lazy Pandas, and he is a pilot, not going the engineer route. Watcher on the front with a Banshee to complement, Carronade on the port side, Gatling on the starboard. They have also got the RAS Minerva, a Goldfish being piloted by Jub Jub. Heavy Carronade on the front with Banshee on port and Flamethrower on starboard. On the other side, we have the Starbards. First up, the Duck Duck Goose, Goldfish being piloted by Nano Duckling. Carronade on the front with Flamethrower on the port side and Mine Launcher on the starboard. Bit of a questionable decision. They're also bringing the Slip and Scrub for a very mobile pair of ships. It's a Squid being piloted by Montucky. On the front, they've got a Banshee, starboard side Flamethrower, and Mine Launcher on the aft. I'll actually use the correct terminology there. So, as I was saying, Starbards are bringing a very, very mobile pair of ships. The Goldfish and Squid both can move between these buildings very quickly. However, it's very dangerous for the both of them. If they get going fast, they ram into a building, that could easily spell death. On the other side, I mean, they have a Goldfish. I mean, the same problem with the Goldfish, but the Spire, very safe, remarkably, for Peregrine Rumble, especially now that it's so much tougher. And I think we're going to be seeing that come into play a lot more. I honestly think that when it comes to ship builds, despite the buffs on both the Squid and Spire, I think the Praetorians have the advantage here. Slip and Scrub going to come through here. Definitely going to see the Spire. Yeah, saw him through the building. I imagine that's where they were looking. No spots yet. Looks like they fixed the spot bug. So now we can see easier when they're spotted. Thank you. There we go. Spots going down on the Slip and Scrub. Fire should be coming out soon. Banshee Watcher comes out. What gets disabled? Everything. Everything on the Slip and Scrub. That Squid is stuck. And the Harpoon Jenkins is not going to have any trouble following them down with that Carronade, with the Gatling. Oh, they bumped the building. But they're going to be okay. They make Mike over the Impale. They bump the Duck Duck Goose out of the way. Right now, this Spire doing a ton of work. Minerva going to follow the Duck all the way through. Rams into a building, but they bump the Duck Duck Goose down into a building. And that'll be it for them. Slip and Scrub up next. Trying to get out of here, but the Hwacha may make that difficult. Oh, they get around the corner, but the Minerva is still there on him with the Flamethrower going. That is brutal. Fires everywhere on the Slip and Scrub. And there they go. Just could not take that amount of firepower. Only a little bit of permahull damage on the Minerva. Spawn way far away. They don't even want to press this. Yeah, no permahull. Both of these ships are doing really well. Excellent engineering and gunning on the Harpoon Jenkins. All the guns were going right when they needed to. Very good play. Spire may be viable. Potentially. Either way, they're going to work their way around. They have the center of the map. It's a great place to be. And if they encounter the Slip and Scrub and Duck Duck Goose on their rounds, as it were, that'll be absolutely brutal for the Starbards. The Hwacha makes this really difficult for the Slip and Scrub specifically, I gotta say. As a single Hwacha barrage can essentially eliminate its mobility entirely. And that's the only thing the Squids really got going for it. Now here comes the Duck Duck Goose up front. Nice, they take out the Hwacha with the first Carronade shot and ram them into a building. Armor drops, huge permahull damage, and that is a quick kill. Minerva turning around, trying to make something happen on the Duck Duck Goose, but the Slip and Scrub is right there with the Flamethrower. That is satisfying. Got impact bumpers on, going to throw Minerva down into the ground. And a lot is burning. Engines are burning. Balloon is out. Armor is not on fire, but this bump should do it. Balloon comes up right as they lose their armor to the bump. But the slip and scrub is right there. Whoa, wait a minute. Minerva got a kill. What? Must have been a huge mistake. I'm confused. There was no reason to drop that kill there. Well, either way, Slip and Scrub should be able to make something happen unless they get burnt to hell. Balloon burning, everything's burning. Almost everything has at least 10 stacks of fire on it. Banshee desperately trying to come out and regain their footing, but there's chem sprays up on the Minerva. On the Balloon, Balloon's taking damage. Armor's burning, however. If they bump, they may be in trouble, but Spire coming in for the save. Watcha comes out, disables a couple of engines, but now the Duck Duck Goose has a great arc on their Balloon. There it goes. Minerva desperately trying to get back into this fight. Should only take a minute. The Harpoon Jenkins backs up into a building. They have a buffed main engine. They should be able to stay far away from it now. They're going to bump the Duck Duck Goose down into the ground. Not going to quite get the Goomba Stomp. As the Minerva drops down, looking to grind them down into the ground. Watcha still reloading. Maybe? No, they're just looking for the arc. They should be able to get the kill pretty quickly here. Unless the Squid can do something, but fire takes a long time to really do anything. However, not much chem spray on the part of the Harpoon Jenkins. Balloon goes down immediately. Duck Duck Goose and Slip and Scrub gonna light this Spire completely on fire as the Minerva tries to stop the Duck Duck Goose, rams them into a building, does get the kill. But the Harpoon Jenkins is still in a really tough spot. They're grounding out just about. Now they're grounding out. They've lost their Balloon. Arm is doing okay. They have Drogue Shoot. And that's going to save them for a little while. Slip and Scrub cannot finish off this kill. As the Watcher comes out, deals quite a bit of permahull damage. Minerva dropping down. Looking for the hit. Gatling going to come out, shred the armor of Slip and Scrub, and that's going to be the last kill. 5-1 in favor of the Praetorians. Very strong play on their part.